It's all done. Okay. We ready? There appears to be red bamboo. Oh my god, it's all glitchy as well. Nope. That does not help. Howdy folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. So between episodes I have been finishing off the upgrades to the home base. I even actually put some decoration work in, so it looks neat and tidy. What? I ran through the iron last time. Nothing much has changed there. We still have 600 copper and 600 caterium ingots being made. And if we come into this fancy building, where we've imprisoned another peanut for our army of workers, we have 25 assemblers taking 300 copper ingots and 75 caterium ingots a minute to make 2,250 wire a minute. I'm in photo mode, I keep doing that. Yes, there we go. Lots of wire. Lots and lots of wire. Then, oh god, hello. That's all being pumped into 37.5 constructors to make 1,125 cable a minute. It's a lot of cable. More cable than I need. Look at all the glorious cable. But we have it. And all of the, I didn't mention it last time, but all of the resources that I'm building, the iron plates, the iron rods, the screws, the reinforced iron plates, the modular frames, the wire, the cable, the rotors, the stators, all of that. It's all being pumped into dimensional depots from when we went on the adventure. So if I go to my inventory, I have lots of basic resources. Yeah. We're also taking 125 caterium ingots a minute, and we're putting those into... Ooh, how many constructors? 15 constructors. So that is producing a whole bunch of caterium wire. Which is also going into Dimensional Depot. Haha! We are taking 300 caterium wire a minute into this building. We are also bringing in 80 steel pipe a minute from the truck station into 5 assemblers making 40 stators a minute. I fell into a hole. Then we're taking 40 stators a minute and 40 rotors a minute into 4 assemblers making 20 motors a minute. I fell into another hole. Motors going into Dimensional Depot. Ha ha ha. Look at all the motors. Glorious, glorious motors. I redid the steel pipe truck route. So now it takes fuel from the truck stop we put under the bridge. And it brings steel pipe in for our stators. So home base is now very tidy. It's very colourful. It is, however, still very boxy. But I do have plans to do something different today. And what are we doing today? We need to go to the train station where we're bringing in computers and circuit boards, and then also bring in heavy modular frames and automated wiring. So we need to build automated wiring, which is cables and stators. We also need to build smart plating, which is reinforced iron plates and rotors. And we need to bring in the motors and some rubber. So we might need to do a truck line between the rubber at the oil ocean and here. And then we're going to build a factory with 10 manufacturers to produce 10 modular engines a minute, and 2 manufacturers producing 2 modular control units a minute. Wow. So up until now, I've been using walls to build the walls of my buildings, which seems fairly normal, right? However, one thing I've noticed from other people's playthroughs is they use foundations to build the entirety of their buildings. When you build with walls, you have some options. You have some wedges and such, but that's pretty much it. But if you build out of foundations, you can get quite creative because there's a lot of different shapes. So hopefully that changes the box issue. The only thing that concerns me with that, if I go somewhere over here, let's say here, is I do enjoy using the wall stuff. I use this conveyor whole wall. It can connect to walls, easy enough, but it doesn't connect to foundations. Floor stuff connects easy enough. But if I'm going to build walls out of foundations, that might be an issue. So I plan to build the building here. I don't know what the building's going to look like. I don't really have much in my head. I don't know if it's going to be a temporary building or a permanent fixture, because once phase 4 rolls around, I'll probably need to multiply production many times over. But that's fine, because since we've been mostly working here in the fields, we have the entire map to expand to. Oh, I'm also going to do this today. Finding the coal. Because I've neglected that. But I will do that. I'm going to build this first. While I am building that, I'm going to go and look at the coal for the power towers. Bit of a two-bird with one stone scenario here. I need to bring in more coal for the power towers, and I need to move the rubber from the oil ocean to our factory. And I think instead of making a truck, I'm going to put in another train. Because the train line is exactly the same as the other two. I haven't been down this route in a while. Whoa. I'm taking the truck because it can hold a lot of resources. And I might need resources to build conveyors. God. This is not a route for a big truck. I should really build a highway. And we're here! Remember this place? I don't think I've shown this place on screen since I scouted over here like episode 2 or episode 3. But here we are, back here again. Hey look, the crate over here has a bunch of steel stuff in it. What a surprise. I told you it was over here. I told you it deposits over here. Look at that. It's a weird thing. But anyway, I'm here for coal. We have this extra one here. I think this is impure. Yeah, we have an impure node here that I can hook up. But there's one up on top of this cliff over here, and another one 500 meters away. So I'm going up there. There's also a cave, but it doesn't look like there's anything in the cave. Nothing of use anyway. Hold on. I'll poke my head in. Just because. Hello? Waiting for the spider to leap at me. It's a wide cave, isn't it? I'm waiting for the spider. I'm waiting for the spider. I see a slug. That means there's a spider nearby. Oh wait, hang on. No, I didn't. I said I didn't want to do this. But, when enabled, stingers are replaced with cats. I was told I should experience it at the very least. So, here we are. What in the name of everything that is holy? How is that better? That is so much worse. Why? That doesn't help at all. Oh my god, it's all glitchy. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. That does not help. That does not help. Nope. Who thought that was a good idea? Hi. Oh god, that actually made me jump. You son of a... That actually made me jump. I thought you were going to stay in the cave. Here, take that. You dead? I hate the fact that they just stare at me. That is so much worse. That is so much worse. Arachnophobia mode. No. God, I hate spiders, but... Good grief. Oh, there's a hard drive over there. I never got that. Ba ba ba. I do hope the hill isn't infested with spiders as well. What's an easy way to get up? It's all red. There be a slug. There be a slug. Ah. Slurp. So how far away is the coal? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Oh. Hi. Ha! Oh, poop. Ha! How about no? How about no? How about no? Please die. Okay. We're good. Okay. So this should be all the coal we need. This is interesting, isn't it? Another hard drive. I also need power up here. Could I build power tower? Yes, I can. Can I grab the thing? Put it onto there. Yes, I can. I'll take this. There we go. Alright, let's have a quick moochie around here. Should I change the candy cane? I quite enjoy the effects and the sounds it has. Ma, I have no car to run you over. I'm on my feet. You think? You need power. Okay, never mind. This is very interesting, isn't it? More archways and stuff. It's like it's all dead, but not dead at the same time. But why is it always spitters? I'm going up here. No, I feel like I'm missing out on quite a lot of adventure, because a lot of these hills have jumping puzzles. Ooh. But I never really use them because I have a jetpack. Hello, do you need anything? Oh, you can just open you, okay. Yoink! Oh.
Fix-it employee contract reminder. No pioneer should speculate regarding why there are crashed freighters on this planet.
Cooling systems. Turbo motors. Is that uranium? I don't want to deal with uranium right now. I hope we get like some sort of radiation resistant suit. Am I full? Oh god, I am full. Okay. Where was... I've lost myself. Ah, okay, that's... that way. There's more coal. Not enough space for power slug. Oh god. Why is it always the spitters? Ah! How the fucking hell, what the hell, what, why, what, hello, what, why, hi, why, what? I don't like this place. It's trying to kill me. I'm just going to return to my drill. And take that drill home. And be on my merry way. Because screw all this noise. Then we shall take a belt all the way down. Hard as I can. I'm falling. And take it down even more. Take it down even more. Then take it down to here. There we go. Coal. That looks ugly as hell, doesn't it? So now the objective is to take that belt, this belt, and plug in this impure one. I also need to get some power shards here. You know what I can do actually is I can just go around here collecting some power slugs and then make those into power shards. I don't need to return to base, do I? If I go pick up that purple power slug, oh god. Oh god. Pay attention, Wolfie. If I go get that purple power slug, that will give me 5 power shards. And then I have a yellow one, that should give me 7 power shards, and that should be enough to power up. I did it again. I did it again. That should give me enough power shards to power the 3 miners here. There was a crazy monster over here earlier. I don't know what that was about. Oh god, hello. What are you? What are you? Slurp. Do I need to panic? Do I need to panic? Oh god, what the hell? Are you a hog? What? Oh god damn it. Then I can put 2 in, or I can put 3 in here. That makes 300 a minute. Cool. So now we have 450 more coal to take towards the power towers. Whee! Oh! I should have saw that coming. Oh, God. Really? Oh, why? Oh, no. Ah. Fine. Let me go and wash off my slug goop from my mouth.
I assume you didn't need that.
Not really, no. Hey. I can see my house from here. There we go. That should be another 450 coal coming in. I will take that back to the power tower and power some more fuel generators with it. I'm doing this by hand. A thought occurs to me. When I built the blueprints for the train tracks, there was an option to auto-connect. What if I built this little structure here as a blueprint? Could I then use the auto-connect feature or the conveyor belt and not have to build these manually? Because what I'm having to do is take the conveyor belt, bring it as far as I can, say here, and then switch over to the stacker, build the stacker up, and then go back and build the conveyor belt. Could I build a blueprint of this little pole and then come back here and it'll all be easier to make because of the auto-connect? I mean, it's going to take longer to go back there, build that blueprint and come back in and rebuild it all than just simply do it here right now, but long term that could be useful, so I'm going to try it. Means I have to go back to base to go to the blueprint machine. Okay. I'm getting stuck on me nuts. Would someone like to tell me why this is lower on the way up than it is on the way down? This is not a route for a big truck. Why can't I get under it? There, I changed it. Are you happy, truck? I do hope this auto-connect thing works, because this is going to be a waste of time if it doesn't. So what I will do... Stackable conveyor pole is the middle. And I will make a default line there. Gold. Should I have a gold conveyor belt? That's a Gordy, isn't it? So, does this work? Goes that way. Oh my god, it does work. I love it. I love it. Going back to the coal. Why are there pipes in here? Why is the tractor delivering steel pipes, dropping pipes into... But it doesn't stop to offload. Why would it do that? Going to get the hard drive, finally. Hello. How about no? There's another one. Stay back, stay back, stay back. We got here. Steel status. I'm full. Whoops. What do you need? You need power. You know what? I think I can actually do that. How about no? There we go. Screw you, hog. You mean nothing to me. Open the door. Open the gate. Wink. So I put in the conveyor belts. It is now taking all of the coal. Aha! It's a bit much, isn't it? But it's good to have lots of lines here in case we need them. We connect over here to our sulfur. We've got a sulfur line coming in that joins the belt madness. It comes over here. We also connect the copper. So we have a line of coal, another line of coal, a line of sulfur, and a line of copper. And it joins another line of sulfur. So, ooh, that's, I didn't notice that before. That's funky, isn't it? Look at this majestic thing. So yes, that all goes over there to the compacted coal. Oh god, hello. Ah, the copper continues. Building more stuff. I really should finish that building. The sunrise. Yes, I've built some more refineries for the turbo fuel. So now we have enough compacted coal, enough oil, enough fuel, all being made for 120 fuel generators. I doubled the... Crikey, hello. I doubled the height of this tower, so now it holds 80 of the fuel generators. I also built a dedicated arm tower to raise the pipe up and have all the pumps for the head lift. And that's all working pretty splendidly. I think some of the fuel still needs to filter through some of the pipes. It's not reaching every single fuel generator right now. But that should be fine over time. It's slowly climbing up. We have 22,800 right now, which is cool. Yeah, I need to tidy up this bit as well. This is the packaged turbo fuel. Hello, truck. You going? You're going, okay. And because we're making more fuel now, we're also making more polymer resin. That extra polymer resin is going to the next floor of the rubber. And we're moving all of the rubber over to the train yard. Aha, we have a third train station for rubber. Why you stop? Hello? Why you stop? Really? Oh, I see. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. I got me blocking all wrong, because I was parked there. There we go. So yes, we have a rubber train now. Got all the rubber coming in. And this takes the rubber to exactly where the circuit boards and the computers are going. Because it's all being built in the same place. So I don't need to do anything exciting with the train line. Let's go have a look. Ba 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 ba. So yes, we have 3 train stations here now. This one is bringing in the rubber. Whilst I was building this, a thought did occur to me. Because I'm not producing a lot of each resource, what I could have done instead is I could have had 1 train station with 3 freight cars. And I could have had a freight car for each resource rather than taking 3 trains along the track. I'm sure that's not useful in the long term, but because I'm not dealing with so many resources right now, I could have done that. Whoa, here is our little factory. There's a bit of a spaghetti at the bottom right now, but I do prefer to do the cleanup between episodes. I say, as there's an incomplete building behind me. This is the first time I've built using just foundations, so it's not fantastic. So using our conveyor belt blueprint, I took a whole boatload of lines over to our home base to bring in a bunch of resources. What do we have? We have reinforced plate, we have rotors, we have cable, we have stators, and motors. So in this fancy new building, we have 10 assemblers taking 20 reinforced plate and 20 rotors a minute to make 20 smart plating. And then we have 4 more assemblers taking 10 stators a minute and 200 cable a minute to make 10 automated wiring. We are taking the 20 smart plating, 20 motors, and 150 rubber, which is coming in from the train yard, over here, into this new setup for conveyor belts, which I think is quite neat and tidy. Up into some manufacturers. We have 10 manufacturers making 10 modular engines a minute. And then over here at the end, we've got 2 manufacturers. They're not plugged in with resources yet, I still have to do that. 2 manufacturers, that's going to take 10 automated wiring, 10 circuit boards, 2 heavy modular frames, and 4 computers a minute to make 2 adaptive control units. And that should be all we need for phase 3. I just have to plug in these resources now, which we are completely making. Automated wiring. Computers. And circuit boards. Now we need heavy modular frame, which is right here in our modular frame factory. There we go. Modular frames connected to the belt network. Now again, it's going to be rough spaghetti at the moment. But this needs to go over here. This is how my brain works, by the way. I need to have everything connected in the first place, so I know where everything is going. Once I can see that visually, then I can think about making it tidy and making sure things don't crisscross. Yes? It's doing! Yes! Oh, I did a thing. It's a fantastic feeling. Machines from all around the world making this one thing. So I can Somerset loop this. I could probably get away with putting some power shards in. To complete phase 3, I need 500 modular engines, which I have, and 100 adaptive control units, of which I currently have 16. I just need to wait for this to build now. Ah. We're well on our way. I guess I'll do some tidying up in the meantime. Aha! I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I'm not an architect by any stretch of the imagination, but I think I understand it a bit more. I even understand how to do curved roads. I mean, look at this. Aha! It's actually starting to look all right. Half decent. I know things are... It's still in the construction phase, don't mind me. Aha! 100 of these. And... 500 of these. To the space elevator. Modular engines. Adaptive control units. Ah, it's all done. It's all done. Okay. We ready? Boing. Boing. Ooh. Hello. Why am I bouncing? Hello, Ada.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself.
Aerial
It's
transport.
all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing
no more,
some
please.
interesting
Nuclear
facts.
pasta.
Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity?
About
Anyway,
the pipes.
I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Thank you, Ada. Send it. Quick, 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 quick. Would you like my, I forgot to build a building for concrete, so here's concrete. Alrighty. Launch. Bye. Okay. It's actually got some colour on it now. My. Well, ain't that a thing? Oh, here it comes. And it is returned. Hello. It's quite a sight with the Borealis in the background. Oh. Oh yeah, I was in
Phase 3
photo
of
mode.
Project assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
I would like to put in a thing. Here we go. So... Phase 4. Aha! Aha! Bauxite. Why is tier 6 flashing? Hello? But I have all of tier 6. Is there a secret tier 6? So tier 7 and tier 8. So first up we got bauxite refinement, which we can get because we have all of this. Computers, heavy modular frames, motors and rubber. Get a lot of aluminium stuff. Hover pack. We need aluminium. So that first. Logistics tier 5. 780 resources a minute. That's amazing. I can max out all of the miners. Hazmat suit. Hang on. Oh. Oh, that's handy. Iodine infused. What is this? Gas filters. Wait, where do we get gas filters from? Gas filters? Gas filters. Control systems. Sulfuric acid. Scannable resource salt. Okay. Battery, radio control unit, supercomputer. Blender. The hell's a blender? Oh, it's like a refinery, but bigger. Where a refinery has like one material input and one fluid input, this has 2 material inputs and 2 fluid inputs. Oh no. I didn't anticipate bigger refinery setups. That's terrifying. Tier 8. Aeronautical engineering. Oh, drones! What do I need for drones? Hello? Radio control units. I see. Nuclear power. Supercomputers. I need supercomputers. Wait, how do I get supercomputers? And the control system development, which requires aluminium stuff. Okay, so aluminium. Then aluminium gets me the blenders and the supercomputers. And I can use the supercomputers to get nuclear power. Okay. Seems okay. Advanced aluminium production. Well extractors. Okay. Leading edge production. Miners Mark III. Default extraction rate is 240. Wait. So if a normal node is 240, 3 power shards would take that up to 600, which means a pure node would produce 1,200 resources a minute. Which is more than the tier 5 belt. Is there a tier 6 belt? Good lord. Particle enrichment. Particle accelerators. Oh, there's nuclear pasta. Well, first things first, I think we need to get this, and we will unlock aluminium and see where all the aluminium is. Here comes my rubber. What I forgot to do is I forgot to put a dimensional depot on the rubber at the oil ocean, so I've had to wait for the train to arrive. Motors, rubber, things, everything. You take all the things you need. There we go. Launch the pod. Bauxite refinement.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Thank you for the words of encouragement. First I'm going to scan it. Aha! But I am going to look at the radio tower. That's reassuring. No power. Hello? Ping. Oh. Oh, you're miles away. Is that really where everything is? Nothing closer? I mean, I do want to build here eventually. So if I have to go up to the top of the waterfall to find this, that's not too bad. What do I need? Aluminium ingot is aluminium scrap? Aluminium scrap and silica? I need quartz for aluminium? And for aluminium scrap, I what? Alumina solution? What do I need for the alumina solution? Water? I need water and bauxite for aluminium solution. Then I take the aluminium solution and coal to make aluminium scrap. Then I make aluminium scrap and silica to make the ingot. Then I can use the ingot and copper to make the sheet. Right. I mean, I did get the extra copper ingot thing, didn't I? Okay, what did I get here? Alternate cable. Biocoal. I do not want biocoal, jeez. How do we scan it? Recycled plastic. Rubber and fueled. Insulated crystal oscillator. I don't know if that's better, but I might want that one. These other ones. Silicon circuit board. Electrode circuit board. What does the electrode circuit board take? Petroleum coke. Well, I do plan to make petroleum coke. So that might be a good idea. I'll take that one. Steamed copper sheet. I think I want this one because I would like more copper sheets. Because I don't know if you noticed, I haven't actually built more copper sheets back at the home base. Because I was wondering about this one. But it takes water, however. But that might be alright. So I'll do that. And then fused quartz or coated iron plate. I've already rescanned this. Fused quartz takes regular coal. Coated iron takes plastic. A better way to make iron plate might be cool. Ping. Cool. Now I'll scan another hard drive. Yeah. So I think what I should do for the end of this episode... Hello, you've been playing for 2 hours. Thank you very much. What I think I should do for the end of this episode is I should go and explore the bauxite mine. And place down some miners. Mop. Can I make it over the pit? Ooh. I'm gonna go over there. Hello. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Open drop pod. I need power. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, you be fine. I'm going up the hill. That is a interesting looking spire. Oh god, is there a cave down there? That way. Can I stay out of the way of everything that wants to kill me? This is a pretty location. Oh. There appears to be red bamboo. That's nice. I never imagined red bamboo before. Pure bauxite. There's water too. Now this one is impure. This one is normal. Any more? Any more? Any more? More, please. More? There can't only be 3 deposits, surely. Oh, I need to bring power here as well, which is another thing. I am going to follow the water because I need water. So if there's a good place to bring water up, that would be nice. Okay, there's water. Good lord, fucking hell. Calm yourself, please. What I need to do is I need to take a step back, assess how much aluminium I could realistically bring in. Moing. Okay, that's going to bring in 300. And there's some more water over here. What was that? What? Oh! No! Thank you. Please go away. I don't like it. I don't like it. I hear them behind me. Please leap off the cliff. Please leap off the cliff and leave me alone. Getting up there is not that easy at the moment, so I need to figure out a way of getting up there. Maybe if I built a highway, some sort of bridge highway that goes up here. I think I want to, if I do want to start building highways and infrastructure, I probably want to build a road that goes down here, because that, going down that way, I mean I could, but that'll be a huge bridge. If I take it down this way, it seems a more gentle gradient. So my next course of action might be building some infrastructure to move around easier. That might be the best bet. I build the infrastructure to get up the cliff. Then I can build the factories for the aluminium production. I was contemplating my next course of action being over here, taking the oil, making petroleum coke, and making more steel. But if, at the moment, I just need to concentrate on making aluminium to unlock more tier 8 stuff, no, not tier 8 stuff, tier 7 stuff. Like the better miners, the better conveyor belts, stuff like that. I think moving towards nuclear power is something I need to do as well, which is terrifying. Oh! There's some ore at the top of this spire. Hello. Yes, you make some fancy noises, don't you? Alright, so before we dive into phase 4 proper, and start dealing with bauxite and aluminium production, might have to spend some time building some infrastructure, because at the moment I'm having to jetpack everywhere, and that's not good. But we are reaching a stage where we have to cart items halfway around the world to continue production. So spending time on infrastructure isn't all that bad. So yes, I think I might end it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you again next time. Cheerio!